Hey guys, here with another video today. As you see guys how the video, we have to have a talk. We're gonna talk about something or talk about a lot of things that I haven't shared to anyone, which hopefully tomorrow I'll probably talk to someone at church about it, because it's mostly about what happened on Sunday night when we got home, or on the ride trip on the way home. But anyways, from the mission trip. So anyways, let's get started with the video. I have some notes I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the very first thing, which is my gender identity, which will go into school stuff and my mental health, because I don't really want to talk about the mission trip. We are not supposed to talk about what the things that's been said. All I can say is that somebody had a mental breakdown. Somebody had a panic attack while the rest were crying their eyes out, trying to assist the situation. And it was a lot. It was very much a lot an experience for everyone who was involved with the mission trip. And on the ride home, I'm still trying to keep things inside, because there's so many things I wish I could have said on the ride home during this period of time, but I didn't, because I didn't want to ruin the mood, or I just felt bad for not speaking up about my own thoughts and what my experience was during that time, because there's so many things I could have said and gave advice on to her, but I was also having a breakdown too, but not saying anything. This girl was having a meltdown, and I was just breaking down because it was a lot. I haven't been in a situation in a very long time where a lot of people were screaming, blaming each other, and this was the first time somebody was blaming everyone else but me for the situation, because I was the only one that was helping her. That she said that no one else was helping her but me, and how she didn't really like anyone, only me, and it was a whole bunch I can't really talk about or say. But in this video, we're gonna talk about 4 different things that I really want to share. And so here we go. The first thing I had on my notes or list is my gender. I'm not open in real life about my gender identity. Only like a family of 4 knows about my gender identity. Then of course some people that I told on the mission trip that I am gender fluid. My real name is Alex, and my pronouns are he and they. Now, only one person uses my right pronouns most of the time and calls me by my right name, and it is Larissa, my best friend in the whole wide world. I love her to death, even though sometimes I feel like she's worried about her other friends or worried about something else, which is totally fine, and I understand that. But I only have one really close friend, and the rest are just there. Now, a lot of people know me as me, but I'm getting to the point where this coming year I'll be out at school, and hopefully people will start using my right pronouns and stuff, but I'm not going by Alex at the moment. I'm going by my dead name and Tren, and that is because I'm too scared. I'm still really scared. But that goes on to school. Last year I was still trying to find myself, trying to find the perfect name, the right pronouns, and I did come out as non-binary for a short amount of time, and then people started using my right name, my right pronouns, and then they um last year I started talking about my own life, started talking about my own problems and stuff in my writing prompts. And one day, I talked about this on my channel a while back, my teacher accidentally uses my wrong pronoun in school. Or not accidentally. Accidentally used my wrong pronoun, and everybody was silent. Like, they're like, oh my god, like, why did this teacher use he? But she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I mean she. And I was kind of happy, but also shocked that she used my right pronoun, but then changed it because everybody else made it awkward. Um, but the teacher, she can be an amazing teacher, but also a very mean teacher. But she's strict, so that's fine. And she has her own beliefs, so I know that she doesn't really support the LGBTQ plus community because when we're watching a documentary and I don't know what her name is right now, but her dead name is Bruce Jenner, and she was he in this film, and she made a joke about her in the film and how she's pretending to be a woman and stuff like that, which is a horrible thing to say. And since I'm not out and I'm still not really comfortable with speaking out on this kind of stuff, at least not yet, at least. Um, I didn't say anything. I just like, oh yeah, and just went along with it. Um, but also there was an incident at school where kids are like, oh, I can't find your penis, so you must be a girl. Or talking about my weight, how they use my binging eating against me, which made me relapse on my bulimia. There was a couple of times where a lot of kids made fun of my weight, and I did relapse, or almost relapse, and it is hard. I deal with two types of eating disorders, which are very on the opposite end of the spectrum, or whatever you want to say. One is where you binge and purge, and the other one is where you just keep eating and eating and eating. Right now, I'm at that stage. I'm still struggling with this one because this one does trigger my bulimia, but it is so hard to control both of them at once because if you overdo on one, you want to overdo on the other one. I just can't find a middle ground. Um, and that goes on with my mental health. I struggle a lot mentally. I have a lot of stuff going on in my head. So many problems keep popping up. Like with my mom and brother, they're arguing and not getting along, and I'm at the point where I don't give a shit what he says or do. He needs to respect our mom. No matter what she has done in our past, she is still our mother. She's trying so hard to be in our lives. She's letting him stay in her home when he's in his fucking 20s and has a fucking child. Is It's a lot, and I'm not gonna talk about it because I'm not sure if she wants this story out in the public eye yet or talked about online. So I'm just gonna say that my brother is recently being an asshole to my mother and not respecting her and her rules, and is just not respecting her. And he always told me I should respect my elders when he doesn't respect um woman basically, or anyone in that matter form or whatever, but that's a whole different story that I'm not going to talk about. um but I am okay right now. It's just my mind is reminding me of things that I don't want to remember. It's like I have PTSD of my past and of what was said on the van, and I'm trying so hard not to relapse on anything, shape, or form because I am a strong enough person to overcome these thoughts in mine, but it's so hard when this is still going on right now where people judge me for my body or says things that I should lose weight when one person in my life so far right now is saying I don't have to lose weight. Is awful to be on a diet. It doesn't make them feel comfortable working out because it doesn't make them feel happy afterwards. And that's the same thing for me. I would like to exercise and feel better about myself, even though sometimes it does, but when I do exercise and start working out and doing a lot more, it is wanting me to push more towards one eating disorder, which is my bulimia, and not eat at all, which is so bad. And then it goes to my other one when I stop and I'm at that stopping point, and it's so hard to control both of them at once. It's like a yo-yo effect, and it's so hard, and it's really bad for my body. Um, but I am okay. it's just my mind is just being an asshole, but I'll be okay. And anyways, I don't want to cry, so let's bring up some good news. I am coming out with a part 2 of my short skit, The Curse, and it's gonna be better quality and stuff. I'm gonna use my friend's camera. Hopefully, my friend is gonna help me edit it. Hopefully, who is also in the short skit. Go check him out. His channel is called Best of Love, I think, BTL. Go check him out. I'll link him down below. He is a great, funny guy. His content is amazing. Go check him out. I don't really know what else to say, but be prepared for next month. I've been trying to work on it, but it's been so hard because I have to go out of town to film it because that's the only way I can get one of the main persons in it. So, yeah, anyway, guys, I love you all so much. And there's going to be another video coming out later. Hopefully, if I'm ready for it, I'm going to do my opinion on Gabby Hanna and Jane Charles, Trisha Paytas. It's going to be one full separate video because it's a lot. But anyway, guys, I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Can it end?